Welcome back to Chris Does Crypto. It's fantastic to have you back with us for another video. In today's video, we're going to continue the video series where we build a portfolio in crypto, starting with just $100. Really want to demonstrate that you can make life-changing, financial gains with a small amount of money. So we're going to continue to dollar cost average into the market, into fantastic projects with great real-world utility. And we've got a private sale happening right now. Actually finishes probably in just under an hour once this video has gone out. And it's a real world asset tokenization project. So I want to talk a little bit about that as a sector and, what we can kind of expect going in to 2025. So if you enjoy this sort of content, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, tapping that bell, selecting all the notifications so you never miss a video. And obviously apologize for the poor camera footage. I'm literally using the camera on the laptop. Traveling, we're in Paris today with an event with 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘. So big thanks to 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘 for inviting us out to Paris for the opening ceremony of the Olympics. It's been phenomenal to network with, some really great people in the crypto space, people that are building projects in the crypto space, as well as, other influencers and so on. So it's been phenomenal. Do check out 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘. Link is in the description of the video. A phenomenal exchange, really do rate them. And it's where we do all of our trading. Right, let's get down to the desktop and take a look at the market. So as you're aware, if you're familiar with us and watch us on YouTube and join us in the Discord, you will know that whenever I travel, there's always a blip, a crash in the market. And we saw that when I traveled to Paris. So it shouldn't have come as any surprise. I always try to give everybody the heads up when I'm traveling. But, it's bounced back. The total market cap of crypto globally is up 3.64% at the time of recording. We stand at $2.39 trillion with Bitcoin just above 67,000 at 67,140.82, up 4.50% in the past 24 hours. We got Ethereum at 3,272.55. Great opportunity to buy the dip yesterday. Unfortunately, we can't always, record these videos on the pullbacks, particularly when traveling. So missed an opportunity to really dollar cost averaging to the market yesterday. And because of that, and the fact that we've got this fantastic private sale, we're going to allocate our funds for this week into the private sale. So why real world assets? Well, there's a lot of attention. Even, chatting with people last night at the networking event, there was lots of talk from pockets of different individuals within the crypto space, talking about real world asset tokenization. And it's going to be a really big thing. You can see institutional tokenization will propel Web3 forward, according to Jason here. Real world asset tokenization market is projected to reach $2 trillion by 2030. Now, I'm not going to put a time frame on it, but I think that a lot of people in and out of the crypto space, or people getting into the crypto space from an institutional standpoint, I think they've got it wrong. They're talking about trillions. I think this will actually be a $1 quadrillion market. I don't think people have really fully grasped the efficiencies that can be made, and you can kind of break down real world tokenization into different sectors within that sector, which I think is phenomenal. I mean, there's a piece here that talks about real world sport assets, and this could be things like, boxers' belts. This could be, footballers, footwear from a World Cup final, from the goal scorer. It could be, a number of different things. Some probably poor examples there, but you can see how, owning a piece of history probably isn't achievable for the average person. It's really achievable for, your ultra wealthy individuals that can go currently purchase those, let's say their football boots, for example, They can go out, they can afford to do that. There'd be, silly amounts of money. But being able to fractionalize it really does level the playing field for investors. It means that the likes of you and I would be able to buy a small percentage of that said asset. You could do this with fine art, you can do this with property, and that's only really scraping the surface of what is actually upon us, really. And this is something that we've been talking about on the channel since like 2020. We said that this was going to be like the biggest opportunity that you're going to get in your lifetime, really, to build really good generational level wealth. Again, we talked about blockchain being that opportunity, but I think real world assets really does present that overall. I think the blockchain market without that is probably quite small, but once you build in real world asset tokenization, I think you're actually getting everything, and I think everything will be on chain. So you can look at commodities, gold, even stocks and shares, will ultimately be on the chain. I think it's really phenomenal, actually. And talking with some of the builders in the space of some of the projects that are perhaps newer but potentially future blue chips, they're already positioning themselves really well for this. So yeah, it's really quite confidence building, hearing people in the space that are building some of the top projects in the space, talking about it and taking real world assets seriously. So it does fill me with a lot of confidence that we are right about how we forecast where we kind of see the future world. So really positive stuff. If we have a look at the crypto portfolio, obviously we were buying when the market was pulling back. We were dollar cost averaging. I said openly that I really wasn't that fussed about the price that we were dollar cost averaging. If it went lower, the following week we would be dollar cost averaging a little bit more. And there was a few hateful comments in the comment section of YouTube. That's completely fine. I said on the videos that it will turn around, and we're sat here now in profit. Don't get me wrong, it's only 1.95%, but to be honest, I think until we get into 2025, we're not really going to see the numbers that I've been forecasting for this portfolio. But it's one of those. I think once we actually get the Fed pivot, we'll get another great opportunity to dollar cost average. As you're aware, I've been putting money aside, and we're going to be really well positioned for that Fed pivot crash in stocks and crypto, and then we're going to deploy probably higher levels of capital. Once we do this, we're going to start to see the market recover. Once it's recovered, we're going to see a very, very bullish outcome for crypto and stocks, in my opinion. So we're going to be ready to ride that wave to the upside and make some life-changing money. But you've got to be keeping an eye on these projects. You've got to be making sure that you're kept up to date with what's going on. Particularly the likes of 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘, they're going to have a new token, and you're going to want to merge over and stuff like that. So you need to keep up to date. But the portfolio is looking pretty healthy right now. We've got $1,199.94. Obviously, this doesn't include all of the private sales that we've participated in, and we're up $22.97. We're only down on a few altcoins since dollar cost averaging. So, and that's with a recent pullback. So pretty good. But let's have a look at this project. It's called 𝗖𝗢𝗠, real world asset ownership on the blockchain. What these guys have been doing in the background is they've been positioning themselves, I guess, a bit, in a stealth kind of manner, getting licenses all around the world to be able to really, move forward aggressively once, the token and everything's launched. So it's an Ethereum layer 2 protocol built, for the creation and management and distribution of real world asset tokenization. So yeah, it's really, really cool. And they're obviously going to be focused on, more than just property or just, some of these projects that are just focused on, precious metals and stuff like that. They're going to be doing, stocks and various other sectors as well. And I think that, the supply chain aspect of things is, again, something really, really interesting. I knew, we've been really big on the likes of VeChain and so on when it comes to that. But I think that there's still space for big future players in that sector as well. So really, really interesting. Now, you can get into this one by joining the Secret Crypto Club. Obviously, we've got the NFT. If you want to find out more, because I'm not really like one for pitching this sort of stuff, it's a great way to get into pre-seed, seed, and private sales. Join our free Discord, link in the description of the video. Ask the community of NFT holders whether they see the value or not. I don't really need to pitch it. It pitches itself. But I always encourage people to go away, do their own research. By doing that, you get to find fantastic opportunities like Secret Crypto Club. So go check it out. Hope you enjoyed today's video. We're going to add $200 of ION, which is the minimum amount that you can invest in the Secret Crypto Club. For me, like pre-seed, it's a very, very good price. And we're probably going to do the seed round as well later on in the year. So definitely worth checking this one out. Definitely worth participating. And like I say, check out the Discord, chat with people there, and they'll tell you everything that you need to know. But unfortunately, with the time that I've been able to get this video out, there's probably less than an hour before the sale closes. But jump in the Discord, chat with people, do as much research as you can between now and then. And if it's one that resonates with you, fill your boots. If not, then you do you. So it's all good. Take care. I'll catch you in the next one.